Hi everyone. In this video, I'm going to be working through question 3 of the grade 10 maths term 1 test. So these are kind of the questions that you can expect in March of your grade 10 year. This is from a past paper, but I hope it helps. Let me know if you have any questions. So let's get straight into this one. So in question 3, we need to simplify the following. These are all questions with exponents. Okay, so if you're struggling with these, that's what you need to be looking at again. If we get straight into this one, first of all, 3.1.1, they say simplify the following. So we've got 5x to the 0 plus 5x to the 0. Okay, so we need our exponent laws for these. So the first thing that we need to know is this one, anything to the 0. So I'm just going to say a to the 0. Anything to 0 is 1. So it doesn't matter, even if it's 1,000 to the power of 0, that gives you just 1. Okay, so that is your exponent law. So if we do this one, what we're going to find is 5, then x to the 0. So this part is just going to be 1. So it's going to be 5 times 1 plus this whole bracket to the power of 0. So that whole bracket is going to be 1. So plus 1. And so this is going to simplify really nicely. So 5 times 1 is 5 plus 1 is going to give us 6 for our final answer there. Okay, so that was all using this exponent law. So anything to the power of 0 is just 1. The second question there, 3.1.2. So they say we have 8 times 3 to the negative n and 3 to the negative n plus 2 minus 3 to the negative n. Okay, so let's just see what we can do here. So what we can do first of all is we can work at the bottom here. So we could, so we are actually going to separate first of all this one. Okay, so sometimes it takes a while to see what rule you need to use. So we are going to separate these two. So instead of having them as one term, we could write this as 3 to the negative n times 3 to the 2. Okay, so that is also one of the laws. If it is together like that, you can separate it. So if we rewrite this whole fraction then, we're going to have 8 times 3 to the negative n and 3 to the negative n times 3 to the 2 minus 3 to the negative n. The reason why we've done that then is we can then at the bottom, if I get a highlighter, we can actually take out this 3 to the negative n as a common factor. Okay, so we're actually going to factorize at the bottom. So if we write this then at the top, it's going to stay exactly the same. So we have 8 times 3 to the negative n at the top. At the bottom, we're taking that as a common factor. So 3 to the negative n is going to be on the outside. In the brackets is everything that's left. So in this first term, if we take that out, all that's left is 3 to the 2. And in this term, all that's left is 1. The reason why we've done that now is we can actually then cancel. So because we're multiplying at the top, you could also write it as 8 times 3 to the negative n. Okay, that dot shows that we're multiplying. 3 to the negative n and then the bracket. What we can then do is we can actually cancel these two. So you can see here, 3 to the negative n, 3 to the negative n. You divide in those two, we can cancel them. So now we are left with 8 over the bracket. We can actually work this bracket out. So we could say 8 at the top. 3 squared is 9 minus 1. So that means we've got 8 over 9 minus 1 is 8. And 8 divided by 8 would just give me 1 as my final answer there. So you can see we've really simplified that one a lot. Okay, and then question 3.2. Okay, so they want us to solve for x. So we've got 2 to the x plus 2 is equal to 8. Okay, when it's a question like this and you're trying to solve for x and the x is in the exponent, what you want to try to do is you want to try get the bases the same. Okay, so get bases the same. So in this case, we want both sides to have a 2 at the bottom. Okay, so let's change this 8. So we could say then 8. Okay, so we're going to keep this for now. Okay, 8 is the same as 2 to the power of 3, because if you go 2 times 2 times 2, it gives you 8. Okay, so 3 2's. Okay, so we can change it like that. Then what we can do is we can use that rule that we used before. So we can separate these. So instead of 2 to the x plus 2, we can say 2 to the x times 2 to the 2 is equal to 2 to the 3. Now I want x by itself, so I'm going to take this across. Okay, so I was timesing by 2 squared. I'm going to take it across and divide. So 2 to the x is 2 to the 3 divided by 2 to the 2. Our exponent law, I'm just going to write it here, is if I have a to the m over a to the n, what I can do is I can subtract the exponents, so top minus bottom. So here I could then say, let's just do this in a different color. This is the same as 2 to the 3 minus 2. Okay, so let's keep going. That means we've got 2 to the x is equal to 2 to the 3 minus 2 is just 2 to the 1. So then the bases are the same. The reason why we need the base the same, if this is the same as this, it means that the exponent has to be the same. So we can then say x is equal to 1. Okay, I really hope that video helped. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions and I will work through some of the other